Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Fate's Grand Order video. In today's video, we'll be discussing the brand new 4-star Berserker servant that releases during the Fate Requiem collab. That servant is Kijyo Koyo, aka Dino Waifu. Yes, you heard me right, Dino Waifu. In this video, we'll be discussing her skills, Noble Phantasm, team setups, best CEs, command codes, and most importantly, is she worth the role? But before we get to all that, I want to say this about Kijyo Koyo. As many of you guys know, Fate Requiem is a light novel and it is currently at 2 volumes. Kijyo Koyo does appear in the novel, but the human form doesn't. So for those who read the novel like myself, we were really shocked to see she had a human form. But anyways, on to the servant details. Once again, Kijyo Koyo is a 4-star Berserker that is limited for the Fate Requiem collaboration event. Her max stats for attack is 9,177 and HP is 11,250, and that is before Grail and foes. Her star absorption is 9, star generation is 4.9%, MP charge attack is 0.85%, and MP charge on defense is 5%. Kijyo Koyo's command card deck consists of 1 quick, 1 arch, and 3 busters. All 3 card types do 3 hits and the extra does 5. A really good Berserker deck, and if she can hit crits with her art and quick cards, she can gain a good amount of MP gauge and stars. She has 3 buster cards in her deck, so buster chain with crit damage is going to be huge as well. Now, onto her skills. Skill 1 is Shapeshift Dinosaur C. This skill allows her to increase her own defense for 3 turns from 20 to 30%, increase own critical star absorption for a turn from 3,000 to 5,000%. This is a good skill to focus all the stars on Kijyo Koyo. I do think the best time to use this skill is when you have the buster chain set up, but if you have her arts card up, you can use this skill and gain a lot of MP gauge from the crit damage. Skill 2, 9-Headed Dragon's Fire A. This skill increases own quick and buster performance for 3 turns from 20 to 30% and gives 1 ally an overcharge on their Noble Phantasm for 1 time up to 3 turns. The buster buff makes sense, but the quick is questionable. Her star gen isn't the greatest. Hopefully she gets a buff that allows her to buff her arts card. I think that would help her tremendously. The other effect is overcharge on an ally's Noble Phantasm. It lasts for 3 turns, so you don't have to activate a Noble Phantasm right away. You can still set up within those 3 turns. It's also a great strategy to use it up on an ally servant before Kijyo Koyo dies. Skill 3, Rope of Life B. This skill recovers the party's HP from 1,000 to 2,000, removes one of the latest debuffs from the party, and grants party insta-kill immunity for 3 turns. Not that bad of a skill. It would have been nice to see like an invincibility or an evade here, but if you think about it, she is a buster type servant, so you are most likely going to add Merlin to your party and he can protect her. The remove latest debuff from the party is honestly really weird. Hopefully this is fixed in an update soon. I mean, yeah, it just kind of like it's not that great, and I hope they make it better into like get rid of all debuffs or get rid of 1 debuff kind of thing. The insta-kill immunity is honestly an added bonus, but could be useful for challenge quests. Kijyo Koyo has 2 passive skills. Mad Enhancements A increases own buster performance by 10%, and Magic Resistance C increases own debuff resistance by 15%. Kijyo Koyo's Noble Phantasm is Momijigari. It is a single target buster MP that has 500% chance to inflict burn with 500 damage for 3 turns to herself. The burn activates first. Overcharge is increased own attack for 3 turns, and this activates first as well. I'm assuming the reason why they gave her the debuff removal skill on her 3rd skill was for getting rid of the burn from her Noble Phantasm. Kijyo Koyo can actually work well as a support due to her MP overcharge. It will help servants deal more damage with their Noble Phantasms. Examples would be Chen Gong and Arash. Chen Gong also has a Berserker support, so you can use him as Kijyo Koyo's support as well. You of course want to throw Merlin in the party for survivability, and of course the buster buffs. Best CEs would be anything that gives MP PEs such as Kaleidoscope, but I do think Aerial Drive and Beautiful Dreamer are also great ones because they help with the Buster performance. I believe command codes that can give stars and critical buffs are probably what you want to equip, so Holy Knight Aurora or Mistress of the Heavens are probably the wise choices. Overall, Kijyo Koyo is not worth the roll, but I understand she is Dino Waifu, and all of you guys are going to roll for just that reason. She is a usable servant, but honestly very confusing and hard to use, in a way wonky, I guess you can say. Yes, there are better berserkers out there. I mean, Hercules, Lancelot, etc, etc. Like, there are so many great single target berserkers out there. I mean, Lancelot's not a single target, but you get what I mean. But if you are rolling for Voyager, who I think is actually worth the roll, she's basically an added bonus. But again, that's just gameplay. If you guys just want to get her as a character, as, you know, waifu material, then hey, you know, spend your Saint Quartz. But that's basically going to be about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and comment down below and tell me if you guys want Kijyo Koyo, aka Dino Waifu. See you guys in the next one. Laters.